I didn't really watch like the actual aftermath of Hurricane Helena, but
This was
apparently
last week, right?
it's very devastating. Anyways, I don't know if you guys noticed by now, but I like pointing out like the hypocrisies of conservatives or
Yes.
Trump stuff like that. So
Don't say. Don't say.
I got a good one. Huh?
Since when?
Well, Helena
What
hit
did you
where
do
again,
that?
Brian?
You guys ever hear me talk about Trump?
Helena hit where again?
Huh?
Where did it hit?
I think it went up like
Carolinas.
Louisiana, I mean Georgia, and then South Carolina or North Carolina.
Yeah,
It went like it
Carolinas.
entered like the Gulf of Mexico, and it hit Georgia. Is that it? Or Florida? Maybe a bit of Florida,
I think a little bit before, but
mostly Georgia got it hard.
Yeah, the Carolinas and stuff. Very, very bad.
So Trump, the good guy he is, decided to go visit to be a beacon of hope, you know. And first of all, I don't understand what power he has now because he's saying a speech saying like, "I have trucks are coming with water and like all this stuff." Like, what is like? What did he do? He paid for it
GoFundMe.
himself,
They did a GoFundMe
or he's taking
campaign.
credit for like FEMA. I think he's like, anyways. So I just want to point, like he's saying, like he's doing this. Like I got,
and they said they've never seen one this bad. Valdosta has been ravaged. The town is very, very badly hurting, and many thousands are without power. They're running low on food and fuel. We brought a lot of it down with us.
we brought a lot of it
It'll
down.
be distributed now
from-
or soon throughout Georgia, as well as North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Virginia, Alabama, and Tennessee. That's a big one, and the devastation.
That's a
He's
big
hilarious.
one.
Okay, so now I don't know, man. I don't know about you, but when he does this,
Now we ask for a moment of silence and prayer, if you would, for those who have died. Thank you.
honestly, I look at him. This guy's never prayed in his life. He's not a prayer. Like he just. Anyways, that's my.
You see in an interview once where they asked him what part of the Bible is your favorite.
He's like, I love it all. Oh, they're all good. I can't pick one. I love them
Thank you
all.
very much. As you know, our country is.
So then,
I'm sorry to say, but that's pretty freaking. That's dark, man. To judge a guy's prayer.
I don't believe for a second. It's not even. I don't believe for a second. Trump is a God-fearing man. Okay, you cannot convince me otherwise. That Trump believes in. Trump thinks he's God.
God wants me to touch her pussy. Hey, stop it.
Do you think Trump is a religious guy? Come on.
You're a
Anybody?
millionaire.
Anybody?
You could just
thinks he's a religious guy?
Religious?
Anybody?
Nah,
There
I
are
can't
people
say-
that
I
think
can't
he's the
say.
second coming of Christ. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? You're part of the family, right? So if you're part of the family, take care of one another, right? We're giving you some good content, make you laugh, make you smile. Just make us smile now. And press that like button. Subscribe. Get that notification bell. Trust me. You'll be happy you do.
And this is what he says here after.
Thank you very much. As you know, our country is in the final weeks of a hard-fought national election. But in a time like this, when a crisis hits, when our fellow citizens cry out in need, none of that matters. We're not talking about politics now. We have to
No,
all get
let's not
together
talk
and
about
get this
politics
solved.
now.
We need a lot of help. They have to have a lot of help down here. We look out for one another. We pull together. We pitch in. We
But this is not a time for politics. That's what he's saying. You know, people are suffering. People are grieving.
Okay.
After the speech, first question from like a reporter.
President Biden about federal
He starts talking politics.
relief efforts.
No, I haven't reached out to him. No, I think he's sleeping right now, actually.
I think he's sleeping right now.
Great.
Being responsive.
Cool.
The
Who's he
federal
talking about?
government is not being responsive. But they're having a very hard time getting the president on the phone. He won't get on, and of course the vice president, she's out someplace campaigning.
It sounds like he said he about the vice president, Kamala Harris, and Trump lying that governors can't get on the phone with Biden. That this is not what the governors are saying, and we'll get to that.
Looking for money. So they have to be focused over here. It's too big. This is a really bad one. And The governor's doing a good job, but he's having a hard time getting the president on the phone.
That
Well,
is
it's very apparent what he's doing right now. Using the tragedy, sympathetic, saying that, it's not a time to talk politics, and then trashing them to make it look like,
He did
look,
it-
they don't care about you guys. I do, and throwing them under the bus.
But they asked him a question.
Yeah, and he's
About-
throwing them under the bus. Throwing
He's
them-
being political right now. He's
very
not.
political.
He's
They
being
asked him
straight
a
up political.
question.
Am I right or
Huh?
wrong?
What was the question that they asked him?
Trump was asked, "Have you spoken with President Biden about the relief efforts?" Here's what he had to say.
Have you reached out to President Biden about federal relief?
Yeah,
He
he
was
was
asked it.
question.
But he was asked
And what does he say? Well, I don't know.
He's sleeping right
they're
now.
They're not picking up the phone. He's probably sleeping. She's campaigning thinking about money. She doesn't care about you. And this was a
So he's
big.
using this as a thing to throw them under the bus that they don't care about.
Exactly.
So he's saying it's politics.
Let's
is
not make it
important,
political.
But he indirectly he is. He's trying to use that as a fuel in order to get him one step closer to the presidency by throwing them under the bus. It's
By being there,
Right,
First of all, he shouldn't have been there. It was a bad
That's
call
what I'm
being
saying.
there.
Why?
Because it disrupts everything. You have Secret Service to have to like be there, and then it's like a danger zone. So you need a lot of Secret Service. And he actually, there's people watching his speech. He actually pulled workers helping people that were helping people to go there to make a crowd for him, so that he was taking people from their jobs. He's lying. All right. He takes an opportunity to start lying.
creating propaganda.
He said it not with the reporter, but he even said it before. He's probably sleeping. Joe Biden, the governor's trying to call him. No one's answering the phone. He was saying stuff like that.
Maybe
Like
it's true.
3 hours later, the governor goes. What the governor says.
The governor of
the
the
governor's
state?
on the
The
phone.
governor of, Georgia.
We have a video. Okay.
I just spoke. The president just called me yesterday afternoon. I missed him and called him right back. And he just said, "Hey, what do you need?" And I told him, you know, we got what we need. We'll work through the federal process. He offered that if there's other things we need, just to call him directly, which I appreciate that.
So there's
Dealing
Trump
with the
lying.
governor, they got-
Governor Kemp just can't get Biden on the phone. He must be sleeping, he said earlier. And then Kemp says, "We have everything we need. I spoke to him. No urgent requests right now." And he said, "Call me."
So not only he says, it's not about politics now, he's lying. He's spinning politics. He's spinning propaganda. And I found that a big hypocrisy.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, that was bad. That was a little.
And I threw in Biden having his word.
Mr. President and Governor Cooper, Donald Trump has accused both of you of ignoring the
He
disaster.
is lying. Let me get this straight. He's lying. And the governor told him he was lying. The governor told me he was lying. I've spoken to the governor, spending time with him, and he told me he's lying. I don't know why he does this. And the reason I get so angry about it, I don't care about what he says about me, but I care what he communicates to the people that are in need. He implies that we're not doing everything possible. We are. We are.
Good point, man.
And you spoke
Good
to the
job,
gov- I
Sleepy
assume
Joe.
you heard the Republican governor of Georgia talk about.
Sorry?
Good job, Sleepy Joe.
But he's right. Is he wrong?
No, of course. I'm
No,
saying
he was
that,
right,
yeah, he's a poor guy. He's an old
He's
man.
like an old man
fuck.
scoring the kid. I don't know why he does
Didn't he
it.
just say?
Tell him over and over.
What's the matter
He
with
still
you?
does it.
Didn't he just say that the
was
governor of Georgia he's even a Republican?
He's a Republican. Yeah. And he was straight up. I spoke to Biden. He said, I missed this call.
Yeah.
Trump probably got that news and he got
switched it
confused and goes
around,
like,
yeah.
No, he didn't.
You didn't
Anyways.
get confused. He knew
He
he was
didn't-
doing
he
Trump
knew-
when he
he knew
said
exactly
that.
what he was
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a spinster, the guy.
Yeah, exactly.
He's playing on the ignorance of people. All they're doing.